At the edge of the Andromeda sector, the research vessel Aurora drifted silently, its hull illuminated only by faint starlight. Commander Alara Voss stared at the holographic star map, her fingers tracing the path to a planet labeled Xeria 9, an uncharted world detected only by a faint gravitational anomaly. It was supposed to be abandoned nothing but dead rock, according to their scanners. Yet the signals were too precise, too deliberate to ignore. Dr. Cale Ardent, the ship's xenobiologist, looked over Alara's shoulder. I've never seen energy signatures like this from an empty planet. It's almost like it's alive. Alive. Ilara raised an eyebrow. Planets don't talk, Doctor. Not with words, Cale replied. With resonance. Something is calling us. The ship's AI Vera chimed in. Commander, I am detecting faint structures beneath the planet's surface. Unknown technology. Pre-human origin. Recommending caution. Lara's jaw tightened. Of course, that never stops humans. At the time Aurora entered orbit, the planet below was shrouded in a shimmering mist. Its surface resembled fractured crystal, reflecting starlight like 1,000 broken mirrors. The anomaly pulsed in rhythm with their own ship's sensors, a heartbeat, faint but steady. The landing party consisted of Ilara, Cale, Lieutenant Rin, and a security android. AR-27. They descended through the mist, the terrain below shimmering and warping, as if reality itself bent around. Xeria 9. Every step made the ground hum under their boots. Cale knelt to examine the surface. These crystals, they're not natural. They're encoding something, messages. Warnings? Suddenly, the ground vibrated. Crystals along the path lit up in sequence, illuminating intricate patterns that spiraled toward a massive structure in the distance, a tower. Impossibly tall, built from the same glowing crystal, Ilara gestured toward it. That's our destination. Let's see what's waiting for us. As they approached, the structure seemed to react to their presence. Panels slid open, revealing corridors that extended far beyond the laws of physics. Walls shimmered like liquid glass, and distant voices echoed not words, but feelings, memories, and emotions embedded in sound. AR-7 scanned the environment. Life signs detected. Not human. Not organic. Patterns suggest intelligence. Cale shivered. It's communicating through resonance. Through memory, it's showing us our own pasts, our regrets. The party pressed on. At the heart of the structure, they discovered a chamber containing a crystalline orb suspended above a pedestal. It pulsed with the same rhythm as the planet's anomaly. The air hummed with energy. Leia reached out. The moment her fingers touched the orb, visions flooded her mind. She saw entire civilizations rise and fall, wars fought across stars, and a species, the architects, creating and abandoning worlds. The orb whispered the planet's secret. Xeria 9 was not dead. It was a library, a repository of consciousness from a species that had transcended physical form. Cale stepped forward, eyes wide. This is knowledge itself. Every discovery they made, every life they lived, it's here. But with revelation came danger. The orb's energy intensified, and the chamber began to shake. The resonance from the planet grew overwhelming, embedding itself into their neural patterns. Memories not their own surged violently through their mind sphere. Loss, triumph, and pain. Ilara screamed, dropping to the floor, clutching her head. It's too much. We can't contain it. AR-27 moved to stabilize the orb. Its sensors detected a critical overload. Warning, uncontrolled energy expansion will breach reality parameters. Cale understood. It wants us to leave. If we take this knowledge improperly, it could unmake us. The planet protects itself. Ilara struggled to focus. We need to disconnect it from the ship's systems before it merges with our neural network. Working together, the team rerouted energy conduits, isolating the orb's resonance. Sparks flew, and the chamber trembled violently. A wave of energy surged outward, sweeping the landing party off their feet. The orb pulsed once, brilliantly, then stabilized, its rhythm slowing until it matched the calm heartbeat of the planet itself. The chamber fell silent. The crystal walls reflected not only the stars above, but the faces of the landing party. Exhausted, but alive. Kale whispered it's at peace. It trusts us, somehow. Lara nodded, her breathing steadying. We leave with nothing but our experience. That's what it allows. Some knowledge is too powerful to take. As they returned to the Aurora, the mist lifted from Zarianine, revealing its full splendor. The planet shimmered like a jewel among the stars, ancient, aware, and eternal. Alara looked back one last time. The universe is bigger than we ever imagined. Kale smiled faintly. And smarter too? The ship ascended into orbit, leaving the silent library behind. Somewhere in the cosmos, Zarianine continued its watch, echoing knowledge to any who dared approach him, punishing those who sought to take without understanding. The Aurora entered hyperspace, carrying only the memory of a planet that had lived longer than humanity, wiser than any starfaring race, and more patient than time itself.